Hi guys, welcome back to Wentworth Life, the YouTube channel that talks everything Wentworth. If you're new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button right now for future updates. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I will be responding to some of your comments from a previous video. Okay, so Mr. Stewart, I think we can all agree that at one point we all hated Jake for what he did to Vera. But in Season 7, I think a lot of us felt that he had somehow redeemed himself in some way. He became the goodie, and Mr. Jackson kind of became the baddie. Jake was desperate to make things up to Vera for the past 2 seasons. He even did a little tango dance for Liz Birdsworth, which was part of her bucket list. And during the siege, he offered to stand as hostage to free Vera. By the end of Season 7, baby Grace was born, and Jake and Vera seemed very happy. So what is next for these two? Well, I have said in a previous video, I do personally feel there is a lot of water under the bridge between Jake and Vera. However, I do feel Vera is going to let Jake be a dad to baby Grace, and I think Jake will make a great dad. So when Season 8 starts, I can see Jake being in a really good place, but let's not forget that Ferguson is lurking in the shadows. So Ferguson has a lot of dirt on Jake the Snake. She was previously blackmailing him before, and she in fact almost drove Jake to suicide back in Season 5. Now, with Ferguson back, does this mean that Jake is going to end up going down a dark path again? Maybe Ferguson will threaten baby Grace, which will pretty much make Jake do pretty much anything. And let's not forget that Jake is a murderer. I mean, he killed Nils Jasper for Ferguson back at the end of Season 4, which is why Jake ended up in the mess that he was in the first place. I also think that whenever the writers of the show get us liking a character, it's then boom, something bad happens, like they just get killed off. And as I said about Mr. Jackson, I can't even see him surviving by the end of these last 20 episodes, and I just have the same feeling about Jake. Either he will get killed off, or he will finally end up behind bars. It'll go one of 2 ways. But either way, Jake is in serious danger, and I mean, the only way he could be free to carry on his happy life is to probably kill Ferguson himself. But personally, I cannot see Jake doing this. Ferguson is stronger, and she's always playing the long game. And just like Will and Vera, I think Jake has got a rough 2 seasons ahead of him. So let me know in the comments box below, do you think Jake is going to be forced back into his old criminal ways? And do you think he will eventually end up in a coffin or behind bars? Let me know your thoughts on that, guys. And on that note, it's time for a few comment replies. So we have Jennifer Baldwin. I love Boomer. I can't wait for the new season. Lots ahead for Booms, I'm sure. I have a feeling she will take over the motherly role for the girls. Thank you for your comment, Jennifer. I agree. I think we might be going down that path for Boomer, taking over the role of Liz and seeing a lot more maturity to Boomer. Lots of love for Boomer. Thank you again. Sherri Fleming. I think Ferguson has a twin sister and she's coming for revenge. That would be an interesting twist, Sherri. But I do think it would be just a little stretch too far on this occasion, but it'd be interesting. Can you imagine if there were 2 Fergusons? Freaky. Thank you for your comment, Sherri. And we have Larissa K. Does Annie really like Ruby? Because I don't like Ruby with her. Or will there be a new love interest? Interesting. I've never really liked Annie with Ruby. I didn't see the connection there. I mean, if they're going to introduce Annie to a love interest a couple of seasons after Bee's death, then there needs to be that connection, doesn't there? And I don't think it clicked with those two. I think they'd be better off as allies and really good friends. And it'll be interesting to see if there'll be a new love interest for Ali in the new season, and possibly even Ruby. So thank you all for your lovely comments. Keep them coming, and maybe I will feature one of your comments in my next video. Not long now, guys, and there will be a trailer dropping any day now. So keep on watching, and I will see you next time.